Out of 6 would still not be bad. OK, well, Cesc Fabregas seems to be enjoying himself after returning back home to Barcelona. And Guillem caught up with the goal-scoring midfielder last week. Here's the first of our two-part interview with the former Arsenal star.
I hadn't spoken to you since you arrived, actually, in that press conference where your family was there, and you seemed like a 12-year-old who just arrived. The Father Christmas had arrived to you, and you were like happy and looking everywhere.
I think that day was a very special day for me, and obviously straight away after the presentation I went for training, and 2 days later we won the Super Cup and I made my debut against Real Madrid. Everything became so fast, and I just feel very privileged for what I have experienced in the first 6-7 months in Spain, in Barcelona, and hopefully it will keep going like that for a very long time. So many people didn't believe I could play in this team, and why not also to play and to prove people wrong, and it was a big challenge for me, and it still is. I want to do best, and I train like never before, and I feel fit, and I feel happy and confident, and everything is going very well.
And as you said, people thought he may be a replacement to Xavi, or he may come from the bench at first. But what they didn't know is that Pep Guardiola, from the Cruyff way of thinking, he plays all the good players. So if that means changing the system, he would, and he did, didn't he?
Well, I don't know about that. I think in the squad we are all good players, and obviously some players play more, some players play less, some players play everything, like Leo. But we are a team, and we are all going to the same direction. And I think I'm very privileged to be part of this beautiful squad, because there's no jealousy, there's no bad understanding between the players. Everything's very healthy, very clean, very mature, and very professional, and as well very friendly. We are all friends. We come from the same generation, most of us. We all played for Barcelona when we were little, so we know how this club is. It's a very difficult club, because when everything goes well, everyone's happy, but when everything goes bad, and they know what the stake is. So that's why this makes you feel more humble. For Alexis and for me, we come from a different style of play, like Udinese and Arsenal. Most of the players that we were playing, they were playing for us. They were giving the ball to us all the time, and we had to do the passing, and we had to score, and they were demanding us to do everything. We could do not what we wanted, but we had this free role, you know, to move wherever we want and to adapt to the system that is Barcelona. Because everyone just thinks, oh, this is the best team in the world, but it's not just that. Everyone knows what they have to do, in terms of everyone has their own position, and you don't move from there, and you have to keep the ball maybe 100 passes before you attack, and we are not used to this. We play 2 touches and we attack, and we just have to keep learning from the manager, because he's the best, and from the players, because they are the best.
Yeah, good players, good manager as well, but how has Cesc Fabregas fitted in for you at Barcelona?
Really well. I think, you know, he's right. You know, most of people, not even here in Spain, they thought he wasn't going to, you know, to fit to the Barcelona style, especially when they had Iniesta, Xavi, all the kind of players like him, you know. And to be honest, there was like a mentality that he was going to struggle to try to be regular every single weekend. So I think he worked really hard to prove people wrong. And he's doing really well, you know. He's providing Barcelona, especially goals. It's very important now for Barcelona, because they are never playing with a proper striker since Eto'o has left. So I think that's very, that work from Fabregas getting to the box is very important for Barcelona.
Is there seen as if there's a different style with Fabregas in the side?
There is less possession, and they're more direct. Although he will defend himself by saying that in some of the bad results that took place away, especially, he wasn't involved. But in any case, it is a different style. Pep Guardiola said it after the game, after the weekend game as well. Without Xavi, when Xavi disappears and Cesc comes in or whoever else, it's going to be a completely different Barcelona. With Cesc, it's going to be a more direct Barcelona unless he changes. And from the Bayer Leverkusen game, he's been asked not to run freely, but to actually move into the centre and keep his position and be disciplined. And it's taking a while for him to get used to it. It's not what he's made of, as he was saying there. So it's an interesting move towards a different Cesc, which we're witnessing here.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad goal scoring this season either.